Hey folks, this is Pete here. We got our new centrifugal casting machine going. We got a mold all loaded up here. We got one in the machine ready to go. So I'm going to run this. I built these molds myself, first time, learning. Always got to learn. So with that, I'm going to get this machine going, my centrifugal casting machine, and let's see how she runs. Lead's running about 800. GoPro start recording. GoPro start recording. Alright, well we got a technical difficulty on one camera here. GoPro start recording. Alright, we got this one up and going. Technical difficulties taken care of. So, in here, our lead that's in the pot is about 750, 800 degrees. We're going to dump her in. So, we get a ladle full of go-go juice. Drop her in the spout. Let her run for a little bit. And then we'll pop her out. Alright, that one's done. So folks, as you know, I got this machine earlier last month, but I haven't run anything because I was learning how to do some stuff in it, build the molds, which is very critical, and learning how to gate. I had a couple molds I screwed up on, as normal in a learning process. So these two molds seem to be working really well. So get her all tightened up. Turn the machine on. This is a Tech Cast Industry centrifugal mold casting machine. The molds are from there too that I cast with. Dump your lead in, and then we're going to go pull this one out. Alright, there we go folks. There's the whitefish layers molded. So lay them over there, and then we'll be reloading this. So I dumped some few down here. Alright, so I've only used 20 pounds and I've almost done 400 hooks, but I haven't added no more lead to it. One of the things you have to do with this to get it to flow and spin right is add a little bit of tin. What was cool about the whole situation, I took my old jigs, I had a few of my old jigs that were just straight lead, soft lead, and I thought I was going to lose some weight on them. They're exactly the same weight, which is pretty darn awesome. I was really nervous about that part of it, because that's crucial when you're building stuff, that everything stays the same as what you had it. You know, people look for certain weights and stuff like that. I didn't want to be down at 3/8 or anything. So this is how we load it up. This is a frame from Do It Molds. So I take this, I got my slots that when I built my mold, get her in the slot there, put that in there, and this is just one heck of a neat setup. And just push these down so and just run them in. It don't take too long. While one's spinning, you can load the other one. I should have 3 of them going, but I just don't have enough table space for that. So this is centrifugal casting 101 for me. So and I am very excited to see what's coming out in the future of Pete's Tackle, since I can build any jig that I want and design my own now. I don't have to go buy factory jigs. Everything's going to be designed by me from here on out. I mean, we'll have the same old jigs that we've always had at Pete's Tackle, but we'll be not ordering, but designing and getting out new jigs. And we're also going to have paint your own jigs coming up here pretty soon. Unpainted jigs will be for sale here shortly on the site. Once we get the different molds made up, the different stuff that's going to go on there. So take everything out, put the next mold in, take one mold out, one mold in, and I'm getting 12 casts per mold here, where I was casting before singles, and these are coming out clean. I've had 3 blows so far that I consider not sellable. Everything's come out really nice in the whole setup. So you're going to hear the machine in the background, but this is all cut out and ready to go. Pop those out, and then we'll just take that wheel. It's not hot, cause not yet. If I did quite a bit more, they'd be a lot hotter. And then you just load that up again. So while that one's spinning, can't remember, did I put that in there? Nope, I didn't. So we'll put that in. And we'll reload this one. A bit of this flashing here, but I want to show you how easy that is to clean up. Look at that. That's off there. That is just clean now. We'll take that and just snap that off there. Snap that one off. Really clean up is really simple on these. This is my second mold I did. The gates are quite a bit better than the other. I know what I need to do for the next molds to improve them even more. So, and if we go that way, this is the first one. If you see, I got bad cuts in there and stuff. So most of these have to be clipped. They don't break off as easy. So, oh, I didn't have a frame in that one. Pretty awesome. I'm excited as heck on this machine. I'm excited because the crappie jigs and the panfish jigs that I'm going to be bringing out in the future are going to be second to none. So we're not going to be wasting no more time with trying to bring out ideas. So this is the other mold here. We'll get her. This is 100 jigs right here that's on the table here. We didn't do quite 100 for the video, I was on the phone with a friend of mine, our really close friend passed, so we're communicating a little bit on some stuff we need to help with the wife with. So, wife and the kids. Well, that's pretty darn cool. With this machine, I may be bringing out more of these whitefish layers, which is cool. And I'm going to be bringing them out for some colors just strictly for walleye fishing. So, some purples, some pretty crazy color combinations I'm going to do. So, wow. Alright folks, with that, I'm going to clean one up for you so you can see how fast they clean. So there's only 2 spots on this that you got to clean. There's no mold frame line in it, so that's pretty awesome. So we'll do that right now. I get my little thumb guard out here that I built for myself. But here we go. We got just a little bit, if you see that in the camera right there. And then we have where the vent was. So pop. And that's clean. Ready to go. Done. Speed up production. So maybe we can keep the cost down for a few years on these whitefish layers. Their name is going to be changed here just after this season from the Whitefish Slayer to the Slayer. So you'll have 3 sizes in this jig here. You'll have the Slayer, the original Slayer. These are going to go under the Slayer name. And they're just going to slay. I mean, this lure is just phenomenal. I've caught every species of fish locally on this so far, so it's just, that one's a little bit. We'll get that one. That was from the first mold. Fix that mistake. And I throw them on the floor for you too. We will be getting into making some molds together on this video series, so other people that get this machine will have a little bit of an idea on all the ins and outs of it. Oh, cool. And they can go through with a little bit of a tutorial on how to do certain stuff with it. So, as I learn, I'm going to share everything I learn with you guys out there in the YouTube world to help at YouTube University. That's what I call it. But there's only one guy that ever does anything on the tackle making end of this. The rest are all trinkets and miniatures. But I'm going to be bringing out different stuff with the casting machine. Next piece of equipment for the shop is a 3D printer, so I can start designing some new jig designs and bring them out to you and make molds of them and shabinga dinga donga. There you go. So there you go. One batch done of 100 jigs. So that gives me a total of 300 jigs made up. So that's what I should need to have to end out this whitefish season. I've already got 4,000 jigs poured up from the original molds. Now we're working on these molds, so praise the Lord, we're excited about our new venture here. There we go, throwing star. Woo! Alright. Well, I'll be right back with you folks. I want to thank you for coming out here today and watching this short video on the Tech Cast centrifugal casting machine. This is like I did 300 jigs so far through it with the new molds that I cut myself and made myself, which is really cool about this machine. What else can I say about it? The simplicity is pretty cool on it. If you got any mechanical mind, you can run this machine. So, but as you can see right here, go to PetesTackleShop.com to get your whitefish layers that you've seen made today, the initial casting of them. See what we got here. I'll get some out. Here, there's one that's been made up. So, pretty darn cool jigs. They catch everything. 2 walleye tournaments on them that I know of. One of them was a big one, so they won lots of money. So, with that, go down here to the bottom and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like it and make comments. Your comments are very valuable to me, and it makes me want to dig in and go into more video for you. And I need to know what you want to see in the future. And then on the other thing, when that subscribe bell comes up and you hit that, go down here and hit that ringy dingy bell. Dingy dingy them all of them. We just like the dingy dingy. So I'm kind of dingy as it is anyway. So wonderful Sunday afternoon, hot outside, so I come in and worked in my shop and fussed around. I'm going to go out and mow my lawn now. What? Yeah, mowing your lawn is relaxing. Yeah, baby. So, hey, get out there and go fishing. It does you good. Richard Gene, the fishing machine, always says, fishing does you good. Get out there and go fishing when you can. All right, thank you, Richard Gene, for that little blurb there. That's yours. But boy, it's so true. It just brings a whole new dimension to your life after you've been fishing. Whether you catch fish or you don't catch fish, your whole week after that fishing day is going to be awesome. So, folks, stay tuned for the next videos coming out. We're going to be doing some fishing videos for you. I teamed up with a new YouTube channel. We're going to do some collaborating. Ringy dingy, I went ringy in the head. Montana, oh, I went ringy in the head. Apologize, let me go. Check it out. Double check it. Because these guys are awesome. Fun to work with. And I don't want them to drop me. So we find that subscription on our phone. And we're going to go. Not Terrell. Oh yes, there she is. Montana Life Outdoors. Ray Ward and Jake Timms. Awesome guys. Check out their channel. They are putting out some quality video for you on fishing. Tips, tricks, and all sorts of other stuff. So, I had them going there a little bit. Check them out. Check them out. Check them out. Sorry, boys, for screwing up on that introduction there to your video series. I'm getting old. My mind's going blank. So, have fun, guys.